Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome back to some more Long Dark, where I want a bear. Simple as that, really. So we're gonna go get one. Now, I did say during the previous stream that we were gonna get out of Desolation Point, because, as you might have noticed, we are spending an awful lot of time, well, either running around in or from blizzards, and then going to grab some new beachcombing loot, and then taking that loot to a storage location like this one, and then getting interrupted by another blizzard, and the whole cycle starts anew. And I mean, you know me, folks. I am as gleeful a loot goblin as they come, but even I have my limits. But the reason I want to get a bear is pretty straightforward. Uh, I'm taking under advisement. One of the things for those of you Zach or Zach Nafane, style Zach Nafane, to give him his full title. Um, he had a video recently about kind of the philosophy behind the Long Dark and why people play, how they play, etc. And one of the things that I don't want to say I felt attacked by, but I felt spoke to me was trying to what keeps people coming back long term, and like what some people can just play this game for hours and days on end, and that's totally fine. Some people, they need a little, they're more task driven. They need stuff to do. And I will say, I'm one of those people. Now, as we did, as the stream title suggests, we did cross over 200 days during the previous stream. Wow, all the way out here? Okay, I guess it's just going to stay there. But one thing I thought we might do is, rather than just pop in, do a couple rounds of beachcombing and leave, what if we tried to, I don't know, at least set up an operating base here in Desolation Point? And for me, that represents one thing in particular, and that is getting ourselves a bear. Although if we can grab a deer while we're here, that wouldn't be terrible either. Ugh, right in the neck.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, okay, wind chill -20. Yeah, there's no way on earth we're keeping a fire lit out there. So we're just gonna have to let the day catch up to us. So here's what I'd like to do. We'll pop in here, we'll let Astrid warm up, and then have herself a lovely little breakfast of moldy salmon. Wow, she ate the whole thing, did she? I mean, I know I give Astrid grief for not finishing her food. So that's good to see. Yeah, we'll warm up here. We'll pop out there. Maybe the wind dies down enough to harvest that deer. We'll find out. Hey, Oliver. Good to see you. Here, let me grab. No, let me grab those. How are how are things with you and Boom and everyone there? Hope you're doing well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, still very early, and that's totally fine. I'm gonna drop that extra clothing here. We'll just try to consolidate our holdings. Hmm. We, we might go nab a rabbit from up by the church too. Our rabbit skin hat is looking a little well. It's more than 80%, so it's not in horrid shape. But still, it's at the point where it's not the it wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. Uh, foggy but calm. Honestly, might be about as good as we can get. We do have the stuff we need. All going well. Boom's at his second sleepover with the nanny tonight. Okay, lovely. Hopefully he's well he is now out of earshot from me, which is probably not a bad thing. Okay, let's get this deer harvested. Mostly okay. It has been the week has been rather stressful work-wise, just because we're extra short-handed, even more so than usual. What are we? Okay, we got to overcome -10. All right. Excuse me. But yeah, so we're short more people. Yeah, well, one person's contract is being her renewals being delayed for budgetary reasons. There we go. That'll do. Only 7 kilograms, but you know what? That's fine. But yeah, so I've been pulling more extended shifts than usual, but we got through it. And this is going to be another working weekend for me, but again, not entirely surprising. Okay, 32, 31. Let's just grab what we can here, which will be all of it. Lovely. No, it's only 2 p.m. Mom's still at work so far. Ah, okay. Well, no, this is an unusual situation in terms of the being shorthanded. We're not always this. Uh, yeah, we're not always this much of a skeleton crew. It's just that we had some overlap between people who already had leave scheduled, and and then the person's contract not being renewed. So that's the reason things are a little suboptimal. But no, they are still stunting on me, insisting I take the time I'm owed. And again, I fully intend to. Just I have we got to get there first. Okay, we got the 30 into the 30. Yeah, I'll go and do the hands. Hope it's renewed soon to make the. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have confirmation on that. Okay, here comes the wind, but that's actually not terrible timing. I mean, I'd rather it not be at all, but I actually got most of the meat cooked. We got all the deer. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid of that. But yeah, I do have confirmation that come October 1st,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
the person whose contract renewal has been delayed will be re-upped and will be back at full strength. And actually, the further to that, October 1st will be extra helpful because um, I know I've been talking about the corporate mandated budget crisis. There some movement on that, and that is that on October 1st, one person like we don't have many like full-time staff, or at least on our section, but one person who is going to have their yeah they're a contributor, and then they're basically going to have their contribution is going to be cut in half. And since they're actually a legacy contributor, so basically what that means is most of the people who contribute to us, they get paid by the word, but this person gets paid. They get they're on a retainer basically, and that is it is retainer that is significantly more expensive than our other contributors. So being able to reduce their load on our budget, from what I'm told, and again, I'm there are no guarantees, especially in this economy, but from what I'm told, that should change the situation enough to where we most likely don't have to worry about anyone getting laid off from our section, and that is very welcome news. But, and you knew there was a but coming. That's fine. Okay. But the flip side of that is they are going to basically they're going to start taking some other work, some other groups' work, and foist it on us instead. Is that a blizzard? That's a blizzard. Of course it is. It's so yeah, our workload is going to increase, but I mean it's going to be annoying. It'll be more for us to do, but I mean it's in exchange for something resembling job security. Is that okay? Could be. Yeah. Actually, let me remind myself. Yeah. So this is starting the stream. We're at 138 blizzards in 203 days survived. Because we had I felt like we had at least like 4 or 5 blizzards in our previous stream. Okay, now what are we doing here? Simply, I want to cook the rest of that meat and then make water so we can start turning the Riken, excuse me, into kind of a makeshift base. It's more centrally located here, and there's fewer wolves patrolling near the door. So far as I'm concerned, that makes the Riken a pretty solid base location. At least given the options we have here. It is about more work means you or yeah, basically. Yeah, as I say, no guarantees, but it
Come on,
does
Loper.
it does seem like we're gonna be able to, we're not getting more people. That much has been made abundantly clear. But on the flip side, we're not losing people. And yes, and they are renewing that one person's contract. So I think all told, honestly, it's probably like the best we could have hoped for, which is not saying much, but anyway. Uh, oh right, and I don't know if you were here, Oliver, when I did mention this, because it took me entirely too long, but I did finally settle on what to do with this vacation I have been kind of, but not really bullied into taking. Um, so yeah, at the end of October. So like the night, actually no, like the afternoon of October 31st, I'll be flying out to Seoul and spending about 10 days there. And despite living in this part of the world as long as I have, this will be my first time visiting Korea. So very much looking forward to that. I am also trying to teach myself Hangul, the Korean writing system slash alphabet, in a short amount of time. I'm not expecting like fluency or anything like that, but if I can read signs. I mean, there'll be, from what I'm told, there will be English to be, plenty of English there. But I I think it's like most things. You make an effort, people will appreciate that, and your experience will be the richer for it. Okay, there we go. And we have just shy of an hour. Okay, we'll have you do 1 liter. Yeah, that'll be fine. Where am I leaving this? I'll leave it there. Pretty visible location. So how have you been, Oliver? Have you been keeping well? Have you been dodging any non-consensual house visits by certain individuals? There we go. That's a good torch, Astrid. Nice pull. Yeah, I don't know that the blizzard is done. Actually, it sounds kind of quiet-ish. We might be able to get some beachcombing in before nightfall. That would be ideal. Okay, very nice. And the temperature is acceptable. Now as we're out and about, we're going to keep an eye out for basically for any woodland friends. I think we've kind of dealt with the neighborhood wolves when they were aurorified. I would love to get my hands on a moose up there, but I don't think that's an option. So we're going to keep an eye out for the bear, and then we're going to see if we can drop that. Because if we can have a bear hide a spare in DP and Coastal and Mystery Lake, that'll be good news for our long-term setup. Learning how to read signs and make local communication can only be a good thing. Oh, you had to leave because you were a puppy there for a bit. Okay, totally understandable. But yeah, and that's we'll see. I don't. I've got a little pronunciation guide, and I found a website for like a got a little a little mini game for learning Hangul, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah. So the other thing I need to do is actually cook up an itinerary rather than just because what I normally do is I just come up with like a loose list of here's a bunch of stuff I'd like to do, and then if I'm feeling the energy on the day, I go do it. And if not, I do something else. That's kind of the quasi vacation planning I do. But yeah, I could a little extra prep beforehand would not go amiss. You're doing well, good. Dad's been away at the moment, so you've been parent sitting. A lonely mom. But it at least okay. If it's at least planned, then you have some control over it. That's good. Wow, a uh, a bereft Carl Bob. Okay. Well, let's work our way back toward the lighthouse. Dad flew off to Peru. Wow. Gonna hang out with Paddington Bear. Spent a week walking the mountains. Apparently required traversing for some reason. And today he's flying into the Amazon. Wow. That's a motivated dad trip. So did he offer to bring the missus along, or was this a him thing? And then she was just gonna hang around and do whatever she felt like doing back at home. Like I say, hiking the Peruvian mountains, flying into the Amazon, that's a lot. I mean, no shade. I mean, good on him for trying shit.
This stuff will come in handy.
Another toque. Okay. Dad is weird that way. She's far more sane. Okay. Although I do note that you did say more sane without going all the way to just fully sane. Not saying, just saying. Last year he. Oh, hang on. Let's not fall in the water. Last year he hiked the mountains of Nepal. Yeah, I think he mentioned his going to Nepal. Another sapling. Wow. Can I actually get to it? I can. And birch bark, and another set of quality tools. That's at least 2 sets of quality tools we found. Wow, beachcombing. Ooh. Flare. Okay. And when he was 40, he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay. So yeah, he one of those English folk who likes him some altitude. Well, that's good. Well, I do hope he comes back, exhilarated and in one big healthy piece. Not the inner wing. Yeah, I only have the descriptions you give to go on, but judging by what you said, yeah, she is touched in her own unique way. Also had signing up to 100-mile walks in 48 hours. Okay, I mean, if he's not hurting himself, I guess. I mean, I usually you like a little bit more preparation, a little bit of the old forethought maybe, but if it's working for him, I guess abundanza. Oh, I did say we were in the market for some rabbit to do some repairs, but no, beach combing first. Beach combing first, then
I
bun
want it
buns.
somehow.
Oh, not 48, not from sign up. 48 hours to complete. Oh, like no sleep for 100. Okay, well that's significantly less well adjusted. I don't know. But again, I mean, as long as he's not hurting himself doing it, and now I got planks washed. It seems like everything keeps washing up. Well, no, I think yeah, there was a prop deer there. That's why. Okay, so I think that's just a designated beachcombing loot spot. But yeah, as long as he's not hurting himself, and like the doctors aren't telling him, "Hey, knock that shit off," then all right, go to town, big man. I mean, yeah, it's probably. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's like maybe it's not the healthiest thing you could do, but I mean, he's a grown ass man at this point,
Wait,
and
I'm
he
getting
gonna
cold.
do what he gonna do.
Warming up a bit.
Okay, we got another prop deer there. We could harvest that. Let me come back to it though. It's right behind the lighthouse, which is very handy. Although, yeah, Nate, we're probably gonna need a fire to do so. Old enough to make it. Well, yeah, yeah. As not ideal, but at some point you gotta let it's like like a many a parent has said about their teenager. So sometimes you just gotta let them go, make their own mistakes. Is that? No, that's a. Oh no, it's probably where another spot where another loot spot. Fresh backpack. Probably another. It was a.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably another prop deer back there. Speaking of, there's gonna be 3 campfires. I almost wonder if like I could, if we stayed here long enough, and we got prop deer, or I guess wolves, by every single like little spot where loot. I mean, you can actually eyeball every place where beachcombing loot is supposed to spawn. Because it seems like they are set. Like those like the backpacks or those planks, things keep washing up right next to where we left those fires to prepare the prop deer. I'm sure someone's scouted that out. Again, especially like here in Desolation Point, though. I mean, why would you go to the effort when the zone is so small? You can walk the circuit. Yes, it took like a couple in-game hours. Although undoubtedly someone has done the sciencing on that. I would say Nog, but I haven't seen Nog in a dog's age. I hope he's okay. Probably again, family man, spouse, kids, job. Hopefully he's just busy and enjoying the long dark on his own time. Okay, I guess we'll drop that there somewhere. Hello? Game? Why? Oh, that might be why. How about there? I don't know how wise this is, seeing as how it's going to give us weak ice, but we'll try it. Nog quit streaming to focus on his family. Oh, I see. Well, good for him.
Come on, little fire.
I mean, I mean, I don't. I'm sad not to have him, on the streaming schedule anymore. But hopefully he still hangs out in the community because I always like, being in Nog stream, listening to him jam out and whatnot. But no, I hope that works out for him the way he wants it to. Okay, we positive? We're positive. There we go. Now, can I get to? I can. Now, can I do this without putting ourselves in danger? Guess we'll find out. Nope, and things are getting colder. Okay.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, come now, Astrid, you're fine. Okay, real quick, we'll get this cooked up. But yeah, it's coming right for us. It's good for the ESO2, but needed to adjust a few things, and so what needed doing without Twitch, and totally understandable. Like, of all the things, this is definitely usually the most expendable, unless for whatever reason you're actually making money off of this, and that's precious few of us.
Alright, it's getting dark out here. I'll look for shelter.
Go, cooked, making extra special. Sure, it does say cooked. There we go. Okay. Let's try. I said try. Get some water in while we grab we aim for the feet. Oh man, the sound of removing the hide sounds an awful lot like the ice cracking. It's a little disconcerting. But no, we're fine. Okay, that needs 10 minutes, that needs 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, we can harvest these burnt out torches. But yeah, nothing but respect to Nog for having his priorities straight. And hopefully, he'll pop up in streams, and not doesn't have to be there a long time. Just long enough. Just say hi, and then sass people who need sassing. The usual Nog routine. Okay. Actually, are we? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 torches. I could use a couple more. I could use a couple more good ones. Astrid. There you go. I did say good ones plural, Astrid. I don't know if you... Okay, that's... I guess that's okay-ish. Alright, fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I said I was going to take it to the lighthouse. No, let's just stick with our usual plan. And then we'll drop the hide and the guts and the extra venison back there. And then on the morrow, let's get back to our original plan of landing ourselves a bear. Actually, speaking of, ooh, okay. You can see the moon starting to peek out right there, and that right there is a bear, and it's coming right for us. Now, if I drop these,
It's so cold.
all of a sudden it's not interested.
I want to lay down for a bit.
Well, okay, it is cold, and we've tanked way more cold damage than I would normally like. And that bear being in the way does complicate things. All right, fine. Now I think we've dealt with at least 3 wolves in the neighborhood, but there's always a chance for more. Astrid, please. Thank you. Okay, there. Yeah, for a second there, I was concerned that it might end up being an aurora night, but no, it looks like it's just a regular overcast, kind of crappy. And we'll have our girl run a little bit, just so we can, because she's not normally as tired as she would be, because we spent a good part of the start of the day indoors dodging that blizzard. I got some fish. Um, Actually, we'll just keep that venison on us. That'll be breakfast. Or dinner. Or maybe both. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, our extra toque. Actually, what are we wearing on our head? Oh, we have the tech balaclava. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we got two. We got one more deer, 2 guts, and a maple. Okay, real quick. Let's see. Lighthouse. Okay. 3 deer. There's more than 4 guts, more than likely, and a maple. It's more than having to sit through and hunt through contracts, T's and C's, finding a thing isn't mentioned or covered. Oh, you got to call and ask. Well, yeah, definitely frustrating, but better to better to go ask than not. Better to ask than assume incorrectly, and then things start going wrong. Especially if it's anything to do with healthcare. Okay, how are we? Looks like we're okay. Yeah, where's our knife? 90. How is our knife in better shape than our hatchet? weird. Anyway. Because we've been harvesting a fair bit lately. It is good. It is to do with healthcare. Okay. Yeah. That's again. It might just be the American in me talking, but yeah, it's when it comes to healthcare, make no assumptions. Whoever your provider is, make them spell everything out in excruciating detail. If for no other reason, so then you can make sure they know what they're talking about. Horrifying as the thought is, they might not. How? Oh, no, don't need any of those. Okay, we only have the one birch bark. Although I'd wait until the next blizzard and maybe get another one. Okay. Yeah, don't stress. Don't fuss. Get a good night's sleep, and then we look to go deal with the bar. Are you serious? Okay, we've already had one blizzard this stream. Sounds like we might have another. Okay, well let's at least get to sunup. Although that does sound for all the world like a blizzard. Yeah, how many guts do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guts. 1, 2, 3 deer. 3. No. Yes, 3 maple and 3 birch. I should update that, because I'm going to be annoyed with myself otherwise if I don't. Okay, lighthouse. 3 deer? Yes. 6 guts. 3 maple, 3 birch. Okay, not a blizzard, just a very crappy morning. I mean, I guess that's progress? Any clothing repair? How much cloth do we have? 6. Okay, that's not... Touch up our undies, I suppose. Keep grinding that mending skill. Even though we are at mending 4, we have a 100% repair chance. Okay, I did say, yeah, I said we're gonna go look for the bear, and we're gonna go look for the bear. And we're probably gonna be cold. Is this? No, this is not a... It's not a blizzard per se. It's just... Yeah, very... Okay, there we go. It's foggy-ish. But the weather is still figuring out what it wants to be when it grows up. No rush, of course. Okay. As I was saying, Yeah, by the time we get to the Riken, we're probably going to be cold. So while we're in the neighborhood, what could we? Well, as I say, we walked for the bear. There's also, I think, like 3 bun-buns just lurking on the back end of that island. And if we were to nab 1 or 2 of those, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because we do have the rabbit skin mitts and the rabbit skin gloves. Even we have a handful of rabbit hides back in coastal, but you know what? If we're setting up operating bases, which we are, it would be good to have a little bit of what we need in a spot in each zone.
It's too cold to think.
Then don't think, girl. Why are you making this complicated? There you go. Hey, just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I think we probably used one. A wolf, a deer, a maple, a birch. Yeah, well, 5 guts, wolf, maple, birch. Do we have 2 deer? No, we have 1 deer. Okay. I am slacking on my note taking. This is scandalous. Okay, and we'll go. Let's warm up here right quick. There we go. And they just for safety's sake and for visibility's sake, let's look for the bear. Hello? Um. Okay, I can't interact with anything. Yeah, I can't switch with the shortcut keys. My mouse isn't doing anything. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, there we go. Phew. That hit with the G. Okay, so the G key brings up the recipe book. That's a new one on me. All right. Okay. Crisis averted. I was afraid we were going to have to quit and restart. Thankfully, no. Okay. No, no sign of bear friend out there. Back this way? No. Down there? No. Okay. So it's either on the road or down by Hibernia. And I need to grab everything here. Yes? Yes. Well, hmm. So do we go looking for trouble or do we wait for trouble to find us? I guess the issue with waiting for trouble to find us is that one, it could be a while, and two, by the time that happens, another blizzard could come along. Especially if it I don't know, hits right when we, land a blow on said bear. Wouldn't that be annoying? So yeah, maybe we should be just a little bit proactive. Never mind. Okay. Oh, that's what we should do. Let me. I'm gonna grab a few pieces. Actually, I'm gonna grab several pieces of meat, just to make sure Bear Friend really smells us. And I'm gonna go topside because if the mechanics work the way I think they do, it should be able to smell us and it'll come near, but being unable to open doors, it won't be able to come get us, and it's basically we get a free pop at it. Although, hmm, yeah, why we're yeah, it won't matter if we're heavy. Just go and grab all of it, and it won't matter if it loses a little condition because we have cooking 5. Okay, are any of these not cured? Those are not cured. Let me grab those. Let's go for maximum stank.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Although maybe we will drop the fish. It's a little on the heavy side. There we go. Now we're double stanky. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we if okay. I mean, we do have now, and we would have even more so if our bear plan works. We could make ourselves a bearskin bedroll, but again, why? It's warmer than the ptarmigan one, but it's not. It's much heavier, like double. No, well, more than twice as heavy. Yeah, so why would we do that? Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna let it wander up to us. We're gonna stay crowd. Okay, if I think if my fear is it smells us, but when it knows it can't get to us, it's gonna spook and run.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And now I'd like to get a clean, reasonably close shot at it. Okay, there we go. Well, no, it's okay. It's making the noises, so it clearly knows we're here. No point in crouching then. Now the what if it can get to us though? Nope, can't get to us. Because if it could, it'd come running.
Sure getting cold.
Now, is there? I was saying, can we? Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, let me see if we can start a fire out here. So we can let the bleed do its work, and we don't have the bear glitch where you land a shot on a bear and then you zone in somewhere and then it it ceases bleeding for whatever reason.
One little fire.
Okay, well, it's protected for now. I don't know how long it's gonna stay that way. We'll warm up, make some water. Oh yeah, what's our bear count as of now? As of now, we're at 5. So when that number goes up to 6, we'll know it's safe to come out. Now I don't know. Yeah, actually, does it mention the archery? Yeah, bleed out time. Okay, so the time it takes for the animal to bleed out reduces by 50%. Oh, actually, there we go. Bears killed 6. So somewhere around here, there's a big old dead bear. Actually, that no, it wouldn't be out there because I imagine we'd be able to see it from here. It would have loaded in. Okay, well here's what we do. Go and finish out the fire. Okay, no, that's I was very much worried a blizzard was rolling in. We did just drop big game, and it is per long dark tradition. There we go. No, let's just leave that.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Grab a couple torches. No, just grab. Thank you, Astrid. Quit being weird. Now let's go find our bear. Oh, right, yeah, we'll put... Yeah, we're a slight surplus of water. There we go. Now we'll put those uncured guts back. Put our meat back. And then the hunt can begin. Rightio. Now, okay. Alright, yeah, the fog is not gonna help. Although the crows do still show up. Okay, no, that is definitely... Oh, I think that might be the, is that a Carl Bob? Did we get refreshed beachcombing loot, or did I just... Or this might be the empty-handed Carl Bob. I thought they were further down, though. I don't know, we'll check. Yeah, I think we already searched this one. We'll find out here soon enough, though. No! A fresh Carl Bob. Do we have another blizzard? We did. Okay. Maybe it was an overnight blizzard and we just missed it. That could be. Yeah. Maybe when we woke up in the lighthouse, it was a that might have been the tail end of it. All right, well that's good to know. Anyway, there you go, Astrid, in the drink. Good job. Right. So what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for a big lump of stationary dark fur. And if there's the rest of a bear attached to it, so much the better. But I think what we'll do, we'll take the circuit through. We'll keep an eye out for carrion crows. Although I'm not seeing any so far. I did it. DP's not a big zone, so there's only so far it could have run. But there's still, handful of nooks and crannies and whatnot. So we'll go for a wander. We might also want to go check its cave. I think the bear cave is right up there. But we'll be thorough. We'll do give it a full sweep. And we'll listen for, because we saw those carrion crows over the Carl Bob, so we know that the weather is amenable to them. So wherever the bear is, we should be able to see them, if not it. Not going to go over blind hills. I'm pretty sure there's still at least one wolf knocking about somewhere around here. Yep, matter of fact, it's right there. Okay, do we deal with this? Honestly, I think we might, because last thing we want is it coming up on us as we're firewood, as we're harvesting the bear. Yes, come this way, please. Okay, make sure we're clear. We're clear. Okay, kind of clipped into the ice there, but that's fine. Actually, a little sumbitch tried to flank me. Okay, tried to come around the side. No good reason for it to do that, but it did. Now, in truth, I could have drawn the charge while I was farther out and then give myself more time to react, but well, that's something to file away for the future. Okay, I am not seeing any crows. But let's go check the bear cave. Now, I would dearly love, I know, actually, that particular bear in that particular cave, that is where in the aforementioned Zach had a one of those iconic long dark moments where he was able to start a campfire on top of a bear corpse. Now, I don't believe that is still possible, because the thing that made that yeah, what made it possible was the same thing that allowed us to put our bedrolls on, like on the shelves in the fishing huts, and Hinterland has since denied us that pleasure because they're a bunch of meanie no fun heads. It appears to be, yeah, no, do not see the remnants of a bear in here. Oh yeah, and that cave, I think, is like the one of the few. Is that the only like actual outdoor cave? Like proper outdoor cave here in the zone? It might be. Oh look, another another set of quality tools. That's like our going to be our third in this zone alone. Did I? Okay, I did not miss anything. Okay, well, as long as we're in the neighborhood, let's grab them sappies. That's a quadruple birch spawn. How about that? There we go. And then more sticks for whenever we do find this bear. Okay, I'm not seeing any crows that, back there. It's not in its cave. We'll take we'll take the long way around to Hibernia and we'll check in there, but maybe it ran off to the other side. Maybe like to would it run to the church to Koru's Corner? Not sure. As I say, it is a small zone, so there's not a lot of places where it could. Nope, that's a barrel. Okay. Okay, yep, been there.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, no, no, no. Okay. Well, wait, it's getting close to dinner time. Getting close to sunset, actually. So maybe we should swing by the Reich and we can drop off those birch. Warm up a touch, then we can continue the search. Because I will say, yeah, it's not like it used to be where if you were very much on the clock. If you had a kill out there in the world, you hadn't harvested it. Actually, could that be it? Or is those? No, those crows might be for Matt over by Matt's truck. We can look, of course.
If I don't warm up soon.
But I feel like the location suggests it's the Matt's truck crows. Well, hang on. There's another batch over there, and it looks big. Ooh, that could be our spot. Ooh, okay. If it is, we want to be careful. I'm pretty sure there's some. Yeah, there's at least one wolf there. The one that's always menacing the bun buns. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 4 birch. Anything else we want to drop off? Oh yeah, how about some of the some of those quality tools? All 3 of them, maybe. Or say, I don't know, that extra pry bar we've been lugging around. You know, just a casual 5 kilograms that we've been carrying for no good reason. As you do. Hey, Goofy, how you doing? How is yeah, how yeah, is it this has been your first full week of classes, yes? Yeah, I think you had a Thursday, Friday, and but now I think you've had one full round. So how's that go? How was that? Are they all tolerable, or are you are you regretting life? Yeah, you catch us just as we took we landed a long shot on a bear, and now we're trying to find it. Oh, oh, TX, thank you so much for the resub. 20 months. Wow. You're on a train heading home, so spotty internet at best. Oh, well, thank you so much for I guess, stopping by and lurking, regardless. Yeah, hope it holds, but yeah, thank you so much. In TX, and I know the timing doesn't always work out, but I very much appreciate you hanging out when you can. Aha! Here is our bear, and as per usual, it dies on an inconvenient hillside. And yeah, our ability to start a fire might be compromised, but it's actually within walking distance of the lighthouse, so we might have that going for us, which is nice. Tolerable, you say, Goofy? Okay. Got into a bit of a scuff with your drawing professor. Walked away thinking he was a sexist prick, but you clearly. Oh, so is he not, in fact, a sexist prick? Because that would be ideal. Okay, yes, sir. Where's my arrow? Does he not have my arrow? Okay, well maybe we need to maybe we need to deal with him before we find out for certain. Maglin's hype. Oh, he's actually very nice. Oh, good. Well, that's
Come on, little fire.
that's fantastic.
I can't feel my hands. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right, and we are. Oh, we're actually just warmed. I will whack a few sticks on there though. Okay, no, good. Yeah, I'm glad you got that sorted because it is that'd be a difficult semester if you always had that hanging over you. You chalked it to a translation issue. Okay, and that will happen. Okay, what are we doing here? We'll get that started. That's what I'd like. I actually want to start with the hide. Oh, we haven't made an incision yet, though. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll just take a couple guts. Well, no good. And you see, so the rest is tolerable. And I guess that's all you can really ask for. Okay, I don't like that the wind is coming this way. We're no longer protected. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Glad he came to you to clear things up because you're not happy at all. So he's very okay. That's all very very encouraging, Goofy. Long may that continue. Okay, we're only just above freezing. Put a couple more sticks on there. T's and oh no, was it as T E and CZ as you feared? Okay, as I say, can we get that now? Yes, good. Get the bear hide straight away. The sooner we get that down, the sooner we can start curing. Not covered. Oh, heck. Well, that absolutely sucks. So, do you have any recourse, or are you? And again, this is coming from an American's understanding of the British healthcare system. So, are you on your own, or is there any appeals? Or I guess if it's not part of the if it's not covered, it's probably not something you can actually appeal, is it? Okay, am I? How long would it take to quarter this? 2 hours. Oh, it's looking Aurora-y. I don't like that, but I also don't want to. Yeah, that would be an hour and a half right there. Yeah, no, I actually think quartering it might be the play. You try to get a policy you were checking before. Oh, okay.
Dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll draw and quarter it, and we'll use the hatchet because it gets less use these days. So you stopped yourself from being screwed, which is good. Yeah, absolutely, highly preferable, but still, yeah, but frustrating all the same. Oh, god dang it! I guess that is the way of this game, isn't it? You either get you get a blizzard after a kill, or you get a nice fresh aurora. The only upside being we've already killed the area wolves. At least I assume. And if we haven't, we'll find out real quick. But how you been, TX? Hope you're doing well. You and all your electronic projects are chugging along just fine. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know our usual move is to stay out and take screenshots during an aurora, but given the amount of stuff we have on us, I don't think that to be wise. Okay, let me just walk all the way over here. I'm going to drop 1, 2, 10 guts, and just walk over here, drop the bear hide. Okay, lighthouse. So we go there from there to 16 guts and 1 bear. Okay, real quick, and catch up with chat. Basically, he wanted a certain size paper, couldn't find it. He would fail us if he didn't have it. You were pissed, but he was trying to explain it was fine. And he was like, yeah, you're a woman? Hmm? He's like, but he meant in the sense you're not a, oh, you're not a child, you're a woman. Okay. So you're a grown up, so it's okay. Don't, he trusts you saying don't worry about it. I hope that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying. And new mobile app is a torment, and it's okay if by default you burn your mobile data on a promotion front. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. Like the next person I hear say something good about the new Twitch mobile format will be the first. Like you're an adult, so it's fine. Like you don't have to follow the rules exactly like in high schools. Okay, that does make more sense. I'm glad, Goofy. I'm glad to hear this is a. Yeah, and I will say, given some of the other things I've heard, having a professor who actually treats you like a grown ass adult, that is something to be treasured. Okay, we're gonna go haul some quarters here. So let's maybe offload some tonnage. Stressful week? Oh, some 14-hour days. Oh no. I mean, I think I've had a couple 10-hour days, but nothing like that. Had some issues with parts on Monday, but it worked out in the end. Okay, good. Adult might have been a better word. Okay. And if he if he he took well, like to your, if he didn't if he took your suggestion in the spirit it was intended, that is that's a very good sign for the future. You think other people also interpreted it the way I, okay, but I mean, not great, but at the very least now you're there to, and then you can say, well, I think you can fill in the important details they missed. Right. I mean, you still watch how he behaves in the future, of course. But if it really is just a the meaning being lost in translation, then that is, it should come through. You see how he behaves, and if he does you know treat you all like adults and is not a sexist ass, then there you go. You are in the clear. Also, how is that fire still going? And second question, where the hecking heck is my arrow? You're ready to email your advisor or find the degree coordinator, and you know what? You'd be well within your rights to do so. I swear, some students act like children at 20 plus, but after high school, you want to try to, yeah, and that's a, okay. Yeah, that was wasted. Yeah, that's a very good shout, TX. You are,
Dropping you this fear.
and just give them the chance to show you, who they are, and to what extent they can be given leeway. They can be trusted. Poor man would have got in trouble. Well, I mean, you'd like to think that. That said, I saw how I saw the way the Spanish Football Federation handled, basically the head of the federation, kissing one of the uh, one of the women's team during the trophy presentation, and it became a whole thing. Like his mom went on a hunger strike, saying that my boy's not like that. He's being set up. It's a conspiracy. Yeah, there's a lot of machismo being thrown around where it ought not be. So
To find some
they don't
place to escape this
always deal well with such issues, but sounds like you don't have to worry about that, which is fantastic. One of the prophets said you shouldn't even allow your phone to even be on the table. Oh, and you dropped her immediately. Okay. Um, so are there other professors who teach that, or is that a class you can skip? If you focus on the class, you don't need the phone. I mean, TX isn't wrong there. What are we doing? Yeah, let's just drop the quarters. We'll harvest them in peace later. But yeah, I do in general take TX's position that if you can lock in and do well in class, then it'll make it go faster, but then you won't need your phone.
Damn, I'm freezing.
You see 50 plus students that can't even let go of the phone. I mean, ideally there would be, they'd be locked in because again, the odds are good. They're either they're paying for it or their parents are paying for it. You're there. You're paying a lot of money to sit there and stare at your phone. But again, that's coming from me, an admitted nerd.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're about 13 kilograms over. Yeah, maybe we don't try to hero ball it. We'll do it in shifts like we planned. And yeah, see, I understand needing a brain break, and I do, at work, I will occasionally, I'll pop open Blue Sky very briefly, but usually that's when I'm not scrambling, when there are not things that immediately need to get done. Now, Goofy, because I know you said you got some classes that are about an hour, and then you got some that are 3 hours. Do they have breaks built in? The hour-long ones probably not, but like the 3 hour ones, do they have breaks built in? Because I know when I was in grad school, when we had like 3 hour classes 1 day a week, usually you take we would throw in like a 15-20 minute break, like right about halfway through.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, yeah, let's just drop them. We'll Oh, not built in, but the processing ones. Okay, I think it would be better, especially for, like, for the 3-hour ones, especially for an undergrad program. You want to break in a little bit, just if for no other reason than just for the professor to take a break, rest their rest their voice, go get a drink, etc. But it happens. Your residents text you for permission to enter your room. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I was. What I would ask there is like, so is there
Wait, things
anything
are cold.
like
Warming up a bit.
when the residents texts you? Has there been any like has there been anything urgent? Like, do they need to get in that very moment, or is it something that can wait until you're out of class? I don't know. Maybe there are urgent things, like so there's a water pipe burst or something. Your ceiling? Okay, yeah, that would that would make sense. Okay, is that all? I feel like we. How heavy
I'll
is that?
take it.
9.29. Is that six? I think that was 6 bags worth. Although we did take a couple steaks and a couple guts off. Oh, maybe that was with a bear on the lighter side.
This pack is good.
It's not coming from an external company needing. Okay. Or surprised. Yeah, if they didn't make you aware of it before, they can't expect you to just drop everything and then let them in. You had no heads up. You're out there living your life. Doing the things that are leading you to need to stay in their residence. If they expect you to be on call 24/7 at their convenience, that's that's not a good setup for people who are running a residence for university students. You don't have to let them in. They have a key. You just need to give them permission. Okay. But even so, all right, just calm down, girl. You're gonna get there. But yeah, I agree with TX. They can't demand you to respond instantly. And if they do, that's a sign that they don't respect you as a customer. Now I know I think you're locked in for another year, but if they kept up that kind of nonsense, I would be looking for alternative places to stay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so yeah, this is kind of our impromptu bear. What? No, okay, no, gosh darn it, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. There we go. Wanted that. Okay. I don't suppose we have a new one here. Oh, we do. Quake activity getting worse. There's a fine crack forming along the base of the structure. Need to bring out a crew again to fix it in soon. None of the little quakes have knocked the lamp too badly, and we've had zero downtime. Thank God. Also, that turned off my lamp. That was weird. Although I certainly don't hate it. You don't want to wait around twiddling their thumbs? Well, I mean, and that's good of you, Goofy. but at the same time, they have to respect you and your time as well. I mean, how many times have you got in touch with them and then they've left you twiddling your thumbs for hours, maybe even days? Yeah, ideally you would get back to them in a timely manner, and they would get back to you in a timely manner. But you
I
know
need to
what?
rest soon.
Sometimes you're just both, one or both of you are in the middle of something. Where the hecking did I? Okay, we got 10. We got 10 fresh arrows there, and I got a 54% arrow there. Did I actually get my arrow back and I just missed it? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go look. I'll go check the place where I landed the shot, and we'll see if it popped out there. Is it? Yeah, true. Or they never responded. Yeah, they've done that to you too. Yeah, yeah, absolutely text. They can send it ahead of time. Yeah, it is good. It is a credit to the way Goofy's parents raised her that she does not want to keep people waiting, but at the same time, this it's not then no reason to take on more stress on their behalf.
Getting a bit thirsty.
If I put some water in your mouth, will you stop talking? Let's try that. Okay, 3, 4, yeah, so 6. The bear quarter has 6 bags, right? Oh, right. Um, 12 days. Um, Let me make a note. When did we? That day 205. So that'd be cured day 217. There we go. Yeah, the pie chart of things that stressed you this leak would take up a good slice. Fair. Very fair. Ooh. Yeah, it just occurred to me. We might not want to. Yeah, because we only have a single burner in there, and that is a lot of bear meat to. Well, we don't have to cook it though. We can just harvest it, and then leave it out here in nature's freezer for when we need it. Okay. Yeah. So let's do the thing I said we were going to do first. I will let's run down to the site of the incident, which is just just behind the Riken. We'll just see if there's an arrow back there, and if not, I guess we'll just have to assume we have one. And I grabbed it, and I just missed the pop-up. Positive thing on the app, TX. Ooh, do tell. Despite spotty internet, the stream has not crashed. Ooh. Pauses when losing connection, but has refreshed and resynced even. Okay, okay. So not a complete waste of space. I'm glad to hear it has something in the positive column. They said they said they fixed your ceiling Monday, and they didn't. You told them to come up and had to come up to see. He didn't. Wow, what a what a bizarre thing to accuse someone of lying over. Like, do they think you like Munchausen's by ceiling syndrome? You know you're or you were You were so enamored with the repair crew that you wanted them to come in again? Yeah, that's a fairly binary thing. It's either fixed or it isn't. Aha. Ah, here we go. And yeah, that did break the
I
arrow.
can use this.
Okay, well now we know. Oh yeah, where the... Oh, right. The workbench isn't there. That's fine though. Okay, we got our arrow back. Let's start harvesting. Yes, you want straight through. Yes, yes, you are famously cool with having people in your place, possibly rearranging your stuff. Actually, why would I do that? Why would I further take condition off my bow? I just do things the old-fashioned way. Your union did the same after fixing flooding on the apartment above. Well, that does not speak highly of them. It's like if they say they fixed it, you say no, you didn't, and they don't believe you. It's just like a fairly binary thing, yeah. And the way did they come take a look so they could be convinced? Oh, why you stop? Why you stop?
Jeez, this is cold.
Rude. No, we have fixed it. You had them when, what day and who. Then you had to check, and then, oh, but whoops, I guess we didn't. Okay, there's one. I would like another. You think you didn't think it was like you just shook? Really? Yeah, that much faith in their repair crew? I mean, good on him, I suppose. The that kind of faith in people. But I mean, you you would know better than anyone whether it was actually fixed or not. Okay, I don't trust the way you just glitched through that log
This is so
there,
cold.
Rabbit. That's a little suspicious.
I want to lay down for a bit.
Apologize in books to fix. Okay. Well, at least they were willing to admit their error and then do something about it. Oh, double steam. Hey, oh, probably not him, but the maintenance and the manager. But you would assume. And yet, okay, we are very sneaky, but I think we've killed everything in the neighborhood. That could take an interest in us. Although again, if not, we'll find out. Anyways, you like this receptionist, so it's fine. Okay, as long as everyone's cool with each other, that's the important thing. As you say, it's only the first full week of the semester, so it's good to get everyone off on the right foot. Okay, now my hope is that we've been outdoors enough Is that... That's a weird place for reclaimed wood to wash up, but alright. Yeah, my hope is we've been outdoors enough where I can harvest all those bare quarters and these bun buns without the dread specter of cabin fever looming over us. It is still Loper, after all. You're gonna lurk, Goofy? No worries. Appreciate the lurk. Tell Mom hi for everyone in chat. I'm sure she'll know who we are. Okay, one more quick crazy Ivan. Doesn't look like we're being followed. I'll go ahead and put that away. And let's do get those quarters harvested before they disintegrate. Okay, 94 calories. Oh, well. Do you know the specs on when you have cabin fever? Like what it takes for it to kick in? Oh, the risk cause. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, from what I understand, it's supposed to be like you spend like a certain percent of the last out of the last number of days indoors, and then I think that kicks it in, and then if the spending time outdoors makes it go down, spending time indoors makes it go up. But it's one of those afflictions where it's not a chance, but you can't like have a bad roll like buttworms. It's like the meter has to fill up all the way. It's like hypothermia. Okay, there we go. Now let's get these bun buns harvested. But how many? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that, TX. Um, the wiki might have that, but it's the TLD wiki, so take that for what it's worth. But I think it's not like a long period of time. I think it's like 7 days maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think because like it can't be that long because like the say you get yeah I mean say you get cabin fever. It's just to spend 24 hours outdoors to get rid of it. So it's not like it's that. Well, I say it's not like that big of an imposition. But I guess if it's say it happens to land during a blizzard or when you're out of food, it's a very big imposition. Okay, now is this the okay? This is fresh corner. I'm gonna drop 2 guts, and then in a highly visible place, we'll drop 2 rabbit hides. Then we will note both. There we go. Esau Stream Models go mad trying to figure it out. Um, so what specifically were they trying to figure out? Like the actual numbers about what and when? There, step out real quick. We'll just leave the meat outside, and we'll cook it as needed. Here we got the big ones there, and we'll drop the smaller ones a little further away. There we go. And then they do all look like little kidneys, which is ever so slightly disturbing. I think usually like the rule of thumb is like when unless you're in the middle of something, like you're in a big crafting project, or you're, I don't know, in the in the middle of riding out a blizzard, let's say. Usually the play is just if the risk kicks in, you try to, you don't have to spend the night outdoors, but it's like go wander around, go do some hunting, and it's like let it tick down on its own. See, in order to have it 20%, then was outside and it climbed, it slipped and went down. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah. And that's the thing. So it does take an average. So like if you spend a long time outdoors, so it's like the say one day you spend a lot of time indoors, and then you say you move to the other side of the zone, so you spend a lot of time outdoors. Yeah, it because it's not just like one day. It's like a 7 day average. I think I'm, or it's over enough days to where, yeah, that kind of weirdness can happen. But I will say over time, if you do like those eccentricities they'll average out, and then so if you're staying inside, eventually you'll get past those instances, and then it'll just the risk will go up.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Whereas if you make a point of staying outside, the risk will reliably go down. Between how far back? If it's like 7 days, then yes, that was like 2 to 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's longer than 2 to 3. I'm reasonably sure. Because like if it was 2 to 3, then I think the swings in it going up and down would be more noticeable. And again, this is me. I am not a mathematician. I am not a game designer, but just like watching how long it takes for cabin fever to actually fully kick in, but also for that the risk to either go up or go down. It seems to me like it would be a 1 week period. Because if it was 2 to 3 days, it seems like it'd be way harsher. Like way easier to
I
get,
could eat a horse.
but also way easier to get rid of. There we go. Wow, it's only -4. Hey, there's an idea. See how well, yeah, we actually have plenty of carry weight. Do we have we do. I'm gonna go see if I can grab some firewood real quick. We might just have ourselves an outdoor cookout. Again, to get out ahead of any cabin feverists, because it's been at least 2 days since our last blizzard, and the game is itching to give us another one. So if we can spend a little time out of doors, and just again to get ahead of that, and you'll get the average, I guess, average time. Because I don't know if you've looked. Actually, let me check the journal. Make absolutely sure. Yeah, we got like hours rested. Yeah, hours indoors. So they actually keep track hours indoors versus hours outdoors. I guess if your hours indoors get too high, that's when the game starts getting annoyed with you. Is why though it was an issue as fighting cabin fever and oh yeah, if you have cabin fever and hypothermia, you are in for it. Because I think that yeah, they're both 24-hour uh, timers, but one you got to stay outdoors, and the other one you have to stay above freezing. And unless you're in a very particular location or you have a very particular set of resources, that's going to be hard. Okay, kind of keeping our ears open here, just in case there's still some predators in the neighborhood. Although I could really go for well, that's fur. How long does fur take? Like 45 minutes? It takes an hour. That's going to be almost all of our calories. I don't like that. Well, here, have have a granola bar. Okay, that'll do. Well, have you ever considered that your head actually is thick, Astrid? That would explain quite a lot.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Well, gosh, it's almost like I anticipated that, and I went to get firewood so we could actually deal with that very issue. But you never considered that, did you, Astrid? It's always about what you need. What are your meters like? Never about. No, neither ever ask about me. What are my meters like? Well, could I eat a horse? And is that saying a lot? Because do I like horses after all? You don't know. You never ask. It's rude, frankly.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, it is. Well, honestly, it's -7. You know what? Yeah, we'll try it. I would I would much prefer. Are we are we protected from the wind? Well, there's not really wind to be protected. No, but we were. Here, we'll try here. Although the direction of those,
Come on, little fire.
well,
Eat, please.
seems okay. Put that there. Put that there. Give me the little bits. Yeah, that's fine.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
We'll get those going. Feels like -3. There, that'll help. Okay, that'll get us started at least. And we'll go ahead and cook up all the rabbit. Yeah, there's pies. Actually, no, there are no pies that we can make. All the pie making materials are in coastal. That's fine, though. Okay, let me... If I grab all these,
This pack is
we're
gonna
not
be
going to be able to move. These are almost all 1 kilogram pieces. Nope, actually we can. Just. There we go. There we go. Nice big rabbit dinner that only just gets, I think it's like, gets after 2/3 full. All right, yeah, we'll cook up as much of the bear meat as we can. No, well, we only have your, yeah, we don't have the character limits in chat to give pi its proper digits, and we don't have the flour basically. We have the cooking one, excuse me, but we don't have the, yeah, don't have the flour, so can't make pies just now. And of course, that's not gonna last unless, wait, how are we protected from the wind here? I mean, cool, but I don't understand. Although, oh wait, it's because of this boyo. I mean, all right. Well, we'll see how long that lasts. Like, if the wind shifts to where it's coming from that way next, yeah, then our fire's absolutely hosed. Do you have rounded ones in game? Ah, no, the pies appear pretty squared off in game. Is I know you're going for some of that mathematical humor there, TX, but I refuse to play along. Or do I? Okay, so let's while we're having our quick little cookout, let's think this through. What are we doing next? Because we have all the repair mats, the animal hides and guts we could want. We got the bear, so we've got the meat stash. So yeah, in terms of like setting up a base, other than just making a whole buttload of water, which we kind of already did in the Riken, yeah, we're pretty well squared away in DP and coastal. So do we try to set up a base in PV? Ooh, I don't know about that. But like where else? Or do we want to maybe put a pin in the base establishing and, oh, you know what we could do? We could do like we did in the Stalker series and, you know, try to track down all the unique recipes. Okay, getting colder. Don't appreciate that. Well, see, which ones do we have? We got the Camber Flight Porridge. We got Thompson Family Stew. That's the Airfield and PV. We got the Coastal Fish Cakes. That's here in DP. Prepper Pie. That was waiting in the Mystery Lake bunker. And that's actually it. Oh, we actually did. We didn't get the. We didn't get Lily's pancakes from Milton. Okay, there we go. There we go. Although, hang on, this says we're protected here. So what if? What if? I just start a complimentary fire right next door.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Take that. Let me take that. I will use another, fur. Bowls that maybe no pancakes. No, we have pancakes. We don't have Lily's pancakes. The ones that require you to have peaches, as well as maple syrup. The if the base pancakes aren't sugary enough for Lily. See what else? Oh, there's the let's see. There'd be the dock workers pie in Leak Inlet. Ugh. Let's see. Ranger Stew in Ash Canyon. I think that's at Miner's Folly. And Stalker Pie is in HRV. Oh, there you go. We go. We backtrack to Milton. We get Lily's recipe. We go to HRV. We get the Stalker. Yeah, the Stalker Pie, which, if memory serves, it's like on a corpse that's near Stair Steps Lake, so you don't have to go too far into the zone. Yeah, actually, that might not be a terrible idea. Ooh, yeah, because then what we can do, we can, we'll double back, we'll leave DP, we'll go through Crumbling Highway, we'll check the beachcombing there. We haven't done that at all yet. They'll go into Coastal. I've stopped to warm up, I'm sure. There's more new beachcombing loot there too. We can check the town site behind the Quonset, see if the moose is back. If it is, we can look to that. If not, we move on. Go through the ravine, go through Mystery Lake, load up again, stop by Trappers, go to Milton, check Grey Mother's again, get that recipe, go to HRV, go to Stair Steps Lake, look for the Carl Bob, find that recipe, and then double back. And yeah, then we got Bleak. There's more. Yeah, there's like there's 9 bunkers. There's not 9 recipes. I know I'm forgetting some. Yeah, coastal fish cakes, nothing, nothing. Dockworkers pie, nothing, nothing, Nothing. Oh, Briar House pie in Broken Railroad. Lily's. I think that, yeah, Stalker pie. Thompson's we got. Nothing. Nothing. Ranger stew. Okay, yeah, yeah, that sounds like that's a good use of our time. Um, I might save. Yeah, I might save the bleak expedition for last because I know. Oh, people. Oh, the Timberwolves are so easy. You know, they're not hard at all. I don't. Yeah, screw you. There's not. It's not your personal best runs you're putting on the line. But yeah, yeah. The I can't remember if we. I can't remember if we put the rope down in Ash Canyon to make it easier to get up to uh, what is it? Homesteader's Respite. Because if we did, that would make getting up to Miner's Folly so much easier. Oh, and we could have a nice chat with Boris while we're up there. You know, well, while we're in the business of dancing with our neighborhood bear friends. Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, that all sounds pretty solid, right? Because yeah, Bleak would be the closest, but we don't care. Do I? Given yeah, how long did we spend in Broken Rail and I didn't get Briar House Pie? How did I manage that? That is disturbing. But yeah, somehow we didn't. Which is weird because every so often I talk about how getting buttworms in Broken Rail like early on basically saved this run. It forced me to make the animal hide clothing that is keeping us going. Not including the bear coat. That came much later. But the Briar House pie, that's always somewhere in the hunting lodge. Yeah, we should make some more water while we're out here too. Yeah, one thing at a time. Let's see, 30. That's got an hour. It's got an hour and a half. Okay. Yeah. Although, where do we go? No, we're here. Yeah, we have to backtrack to at least coastal. we basically need to go to the far ends of the map. Got to go there. Got to go there. Got to go there. Well, but we can go to Broken Railroad. About face, we can come up through Marsh Ridge, go into Milton. We'll have to climb, but we could also meet the moose in the basin. That's a thing we could do. And then go up to Grey Mother's, and then go on to HRV. And then we can go loop, and then go Ash, and then if we still really feel like it, we can go to Bleak Inlet. If we feel like it. Yeah, it feels like actually, despite having two fires going at the same time, it only feels like 3 degrees. I guess well, it is. It's also midnight. No, it's past midnight. Yeah, Astra's up well past her bedtime. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we might not have the fuel to finish this out tonight, but that's fine. We put a big old dent in it. Oh, and we're also almost out of water. We do have a little inside, but it's again, if we're in the business of setting up a base, we want repair materials. We want some, firewood, maybe some scrap metal, lots of cured guts, lots of animal hides, and lots of food and water. Also, I notice we're not necessarily protected from the wind anymore. So we might want to, pause the midnight meat train, or the past midnight meat train. Just maybe, we'll get a little bit of the water while we're allowed to be here. There we go. And that's about 40 minutes on it. And we're protected from the wind again. Huzzah! Okay. Man, I don't. Yeah, I think we're at the point where I think we were having this discussion earlier, where a task-driven player like myself is starting to find themselves. Where do you like? Where are we? How are we? What are we doing? Where are we going? I mean, setting up for long-term survival, definitely a good thing. Definitely a thing to be celebrated and to be done. But you can only do so much of it. Until you start wondering, well, what else? What else is on the? Because and then this again, referencing back to Zach's most recent video. No, well, his most recent campfire chat, I should say. There's a very particular kind of video. like asking like, and then there's some people who can just fire up the long dark and just live in it. You know, they don't need a to-do list. They don't need, as they know they handle, but they can just, as it just exist in the world, meet the long dark for what it is, and just vibe. And then you have the poor deluded fools like me who look at that and say, well, yeah, but but tasks, but chores, but motivation. How do you TLD thusly? And right now, at 200 whatever days into a Loper run that I never thought would get this far, we're kind of at that point, and we have done well. Did we do? Yeah. We did Signal Void. That's how we have our very intimidating looking technical balaclava. We haven't done any of the other tales, and honestly, I don't know that I'm interested in doing this. Wow, it's almost sunrise. Well, Aster's not waking up before sunrise this time around. That's for damn sure. Well, see, TX, I tell myself the same thing, but the brain does not listen. The jerk brain must be appeased. And the only way to keep the jerk brain appeased is to keep it busy. Okay, there we go. Now we'll just grab those. Well, I mean, okay, one more. One more leader. Well, yeah, it takes a bit. It takes some doing to just enjoy playing the game and not say, okay, why am I doing this? What what purpose does this have? Am I what is what tasks do I need to do to achieve my goal? And again, that is especially unproductive if you're if the goal is have fun playing one of your favorite video games. Okay, yeah, that was a whole night of doing a whole lot of stuff, but we have done what we set out to do. Drop a little water. Again, not a whole lot, and not an absurd amount, but it's a good amount for to keep as a backup. Okay, yeah, it is actually that's gonna be about perfect. Be nice and bright when we wake up. Did we? Yes, we did. We did reach Mars. We were first by a long ways, and because we were feeling oh so gracious and magnanimous, we brought NASA along because they were they were about one third as Mars prepared as we were, and it kind of felt bad for them, and because we knew they had money, so we brought the rich kids along just so they can they could feel included. But yeah, so we did manage to get, we got the final mission done. Had a lovely cutscene. We made sure to get the Steam achievement, which, let's be honest, that was my primary motivation in doing that. Not just the cost savings, but the getting the shinies. We could easily have done it on our own, but it's again it's we saved a bit of cash and we got the Steam achievement, and we're doing our part for doing our part to bring humankind together in harmony and goodwill, etc. and so forth. But mostly for the Steam achievement. So yeah, I think in terms like Mars Horizon 1, yeah, we're pretty well done with that. But it does I am very much looking forward to Mars Horizon 2, which we're supposed to take supposed to go beyond our own solar system and start looking for life in extra solar like, locations. And I believe they do have some. Auroch Digital has some screenshots up on the Steam page for Mars Horizon 2. Um, I have not. It's still listed, I believe, as a 2024 release, but again, that might also be early access. But yeah, whatever it is, I am looking forward to it. And when we do have developments on that front, I will definitely make note of those. And even if it is early access, I would love to jump into that and maybe lend a hand. Because as we have seen, we have found our fair share of bugs and done a bit of play testing for recent releases on this very stream. And I know, like the folks at Auroch Digital, they're a larger they're a larger organization than some of the other solo or small dev teams that we've had. Even folks who have been in chat too. We are very appreciative of them.
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. We have not had a blizzard, so they haven't refreshed the beachcombing loot. All I'm finding are the fires we've left along the way. Yeah, we're not. Those are. Yeah, not getting to those. Oh, hang on. Is that? Oh, holy crap! Wait. Fish? A cured rabbit pelt, but. Oh.
I'm too cold to think.
Maybe we did have a, or did we just not check? Yeah, maybe we just didn't. We were so focused on getting the bear quest done that we neglected to notice that there's more beachcombing loot. And hey, a cured rabbit hide is actually fantastic. We can do some repairs with that. And another salmon's no bad thing. What else do we have? Cloth. That's certainly welcome. Fish. Unclaimed wood. More unclaimed wood. Even more unclaimed wood. More cloth. Another fish. Take a quick... Well, no. Honestly. I know we were having the discussion about hypothermia earlier. I would... I mean, I know Astrid's probably a little ripe these days, but no, I think a non-consensual bath would not be in our interests. You know, can we actually come up, you know, we can come over this way, right? Without, you know, risking life and limb and property? Yes? Question mark? Yes. Well, the finish might well do it, but you know, TX, you know, those are fins. They're they're not all together upstairs. I think as a Swede, you are well aware of that. I assume. Okay, so we have, yeah, I think we have. Okay, yeah. Well, tell you what we'll do. We'll check the rest of the coastline because obviously we missed loot, and like good loot apparently. And we'll turn back around. We'll I think what we'll take those fish. We'll just leave them in front of the Riken. Yeah, we should have enough carrying capacity because like, unless they're absolutely enormous, we should be able to just take them there and drop them off without it slowing us down too terribly much. Because obviously we don't need more food at the lighthouse. We're pretty well set. We've got like 90% of a bear still sitting there. I do need to be mindful. So, yeah, the weak ice. I was at times it feels like the ice is weak. You know, further inland than you might think. Who took 10%? Oh, well, we did. We ate it. I think we had like at least 2 or 3 steaks during the course of cooking the rest of the bear. Okay, I don't see any other loot, so a boot face. And right into the wind. Although, you know what? Let's have Astrid sprint. Because she woke up at like 3 p.m. So she's not going to be very tired. So we'll see if we can just, shave down that energy bar just a touch. I hate that. I mean, psychologically, I should know. There's no There's no. It's yeah that rattling metal. It sounds uncannily like a bear, but we know that's not possible because the bear is in bits and pieces up by the lighthouse. Yeah, yeah, even wolf respawn rates on Stalker aren't that fast. But is that gonna stop me from reacting in surprise to that sound when we're right up next to it? It sure isn't. Okay, so yes, fish, fish, fish. Back to the right. We hypothermia risk is 43%, so we might want to duck into the Riken when we do this. I mean, alternatively, we could just stop and make a fire, but you know, I am getting, well, I know, we have like one big box and like 5 other matches, plus a fire striker. And we have more matches back at the Kwanzaa. It's just, I don't want to waste them necessarily. You know, and I know it's that, you know, short term, long term thinking. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You're on your alt TX. Okay, we'll pause the commentary until you're back. Is that a stone torch? That is a substantial stone. Okay, moving swiftly on. 4%. Okay, and let's see. How big is this? Okay, 2 kilos. We can work with that. Oh, 2 1/4. Okay, yeah, torch, ignore. I think there's at least one more. Yeah, we found a salmon as well. Let's see. So even the desktop version sounds like a robot when the connection becomes bad. Oh no. They optimize the coding because even here it tries to resume but fails. Well, yeah, I salute your dedication to trying to find nice things to say about Twitch Mobile TX. And I'm sure any Twitch employees who happen to be listening in, they appreciate it as well. There's our fish, our co-host salmon. Okay, let's make for the Riken now. We're about down to half health, and there's no good reason for that. You suffered through 4 ads for me. Oh, TX, I can only salute your brave sacrifice, sitting through whatever nonsense the Twitch has for ad buys in Sweden. And they must if you had 4 ads in a row. Because like the ad buys here are like very sparse. Like every so often you'll get like a Hollywood blockbuster or some big mobile game release. Well, it feels like 80% of the time, Twitch has no ads, no ad buys in Hong Kong. So even when streams I'm not sub to go to commercial, I can just look at that ruin. It says ruined at 50%. That is weird. Yeah, it's like even when I'm not subbed and I don't have turbo, I can just roll roll right through the ad breaks and not see any ads. But anyway, okay. I'm going to take that gut while we still have the light. Let's fix our hat. Excuse me. And there we go. Now, let our pants and our wolf coat pare down another 10% or so. We can fix those. Normally they have one or two, but they found plenty this week. Oh, really? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Riken. Let me shave off a gut. Let's see. Maple, birch, 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 birch. 5 birch, 1 maple? Yeah, that should be, 5 birch, 1 maple. Okay, yeah, we should probably hang out here for a bit. Seriously? Another blizzard. Another blizzard. All right. Well, gonna refresh that beachcombing loot. And we got, this is blizzard number 141. Actually, while we're here, and while we have the light, see if I can get that. We can. Very good. Okay. And yeah, this is going to be hard to see, so we'll go and we'll preemptively start one of those
I'm not
torches.
sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Yeah, having that amount of water, I think that's what I'm looking for when it comes to establishing a base.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, real quick, we're gonna place that, and we'll start cooking. Let's see, I'll take 19. That'll no. I'll take 34. Okay, we'll start with the mouth. We'll start with the smallmouth bass. You bulk order that? Well, TX, you. So are you getting air miles on your card when you're doing this? Are you getting like cash back rewards on it? I hope you're not just like buying this with PayPal or what's that what's the other service the Swedes have, like Swipe or something? Because yeah, wherever you're bulk ordering these blizzards, they're making bank off you, my dude. There we go. We got 42 minutes. Yeah. Okay, we'll do a liter. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, 43? Yeah, we might just be able to get away with that. 21, 21. Take, or not. Wait, I want... Alright, never mind. Never mind, leave that alone. We got fresh lamp oil, let's use it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I think he just did. Was he? Yeah, it might well have been a good price, TX, but you know, if just because it's a bargain doesn't mean you have to buy it. You know, we have that phenomenon here. It's like there are these like the tower where I work. One of the middle floors has like it's basically like a one big display place, and like every so often they'll just put out a bunch of tables, and they'll have clearance sales, or like a kitchen supply place will they'll move like a bunch. They're trying to offload a bunch of stock. It'll be like 30, 40, 60% discounts, and the lines will just be out the door. And it's not like people need a bunch of stand mixers or whatnot, but people see a deal and they have to have it. But but why? I mean, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna you gonna flip that stand mixer? Is there kitchen appliance arbitrage that a market I should be aware of? Just strikes me as strange. Okay, how? No, is this the same blizzard? Nope. This is a. If that's a blizzard out there, it's a fresh one. Yeah, we went to bed. Blizzard number 141 was still going. Now it appears we have blizzard number 142. Yep, that's a fresh blizzard, by God. Because on eBay in 5 years, that's a that's a long play. I mean, I respect the hustle, but still, strange decision. Yet a student buy analog multimeters from a flea market. It looked cool. I mean, the rule of cool is one thing, but usually folks only have so much money on them. Feels weird to be, blowing it on things you don't actually need. Okay. Oh, was that it? Did the extra blizzard blow out while we were repairing our combis? It did. Okay. Well, it would be a dereliction of duty not to go see the fresh loot. And yeah, it does feel like negative 25 is the start of the day. It's going to be stupidly cold, but hey. Beachcombing is an art, and we suffer for our art. And I know that that line about buying stuff you don't need, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, coming from someone who just who has a Steam account full of video games, many of which still sit unplayed, and just said they booked a vacation for November. You don't need to go anywhere, but I just am. So yes, I acknowledge all that, but it's like again, at least if you're gonna buy stuff, at least buy stuff you're gonna use. Like, and I will again point the finger at myself and say, I did I did go out and get a an air fryer, and I have yet to use it. Partly because the manual, it's all it's all like an IKEA manual. It's all pictures. There's no actual step instructions like are you meant to put in oil or not? Like what's the what how am I supposed to care for this? How am I to keep it running? If it feels like there's important details that I want that I'm not getting. So until I find those, I'm not going to use it. Honestly, you should not become rich. You will buy way too many things you don't need. Well, I mean, I would say you're probably far from alone in that, TX. I mean, I would like to think that I'd do the altruistic thing. I get that windfall lottery win, and I give to a bunch of deserving organizations, set up charitable foundations, take care of my family, and then leave a little behind for myself. But I think I also have to be honest. I would probably buy some stupid things too. Now, I would not, go to the extreme of doing the stupid, like say, buying a social media platform and immediately steering it into a bridge abutment, just to pick an example completely at random. Or Twitch. Well, I would not buy any Twitch streamers. I might donate generously. I might take out a few, tier 3 subscriptions for, for people, good quality people. And, well, I mean, I would probably, yeah, let's be honest, I would splash even more gift subs than I already do. But then I could do it and, not feel guilty about it. Okay, let's go. Let's just warm up real quick. There we go. And, stop this habit of tanking cold damage unnecessarily. And I'll say I did have visions of that. There was every so often. I mean, there's a lottery in Hong Kong run by the Hong Kong Jockey Club, and they have a Mark 6. And for essentially like for big holidays, we just had the Mid Autumn Festival, and we got like the New Year's, etc. Every so often they'll have the big Mark 6 with a big jackpot. And was it two? Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, drawing the if you got like the grand prize was like 80 million Hong Kong dollars, or about 10 mil US. And you know, I don't play the lottery. I can think of like, if I'm going to gamble, I'll gamble on the stock market by putting my money in index funds. But you know, just for funsies, you know, a low risk, high reward thing to do. So I bought like, you know, 10 tickets to like 20 Hong Kong dollars each. That's like 250 US. And yeah, I had the vision. Oh, what if I win? What shenanigans would I get up to? Who would I give to? And then reality kicked in, and I did have one kind of winning ticket. I think there were 6 numbers to match. I ended up matching 3, so I won 40 Hong Kong dollars. So so the rather than doing a bunch of patronizing and charitable giving, I bought lunch with it. Wop wop. You want to see how your favorite streamers react to say 100 tier 3 gift subs or 10 to 50,000 bits? Oh, would Twitch even allow you to give that many bits at one go? I mean, it'd be cool if they did. Biggest you've seen had a chance towards 1.2 billion euros. Yeah, I think I've seen some U.S. Powerball jackpots get into the billions.
Gotta warm up somehow.
And yeah, as I say, yeah, I don't make a habit of it. It's certainly not a retirement plan or an investment strategy, but when the numbers get that high, and just allow yourself to dream a little. And yeah, the odds are overwhelmingly that you will not get anything, but like we said on stream, you gotta give life a chance to say yes. You have to, and absolutely, and I'm right there with you. Because I would love go to
God, yeah, freezing.
go to some someone who averages like 5 to 6 viewers a stream, but someone who's a good streamer who you like, and then just absolutely make their brain melt by dropping a silly amount of gift subs or like like high tier gift subs on them.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And you hope they're cool, and they don't like their brain doesn't actually melt, and they can respond at the moment. But I think I was in Daunt's stream. I think it was a couple years ago when I think she was. It was like in the Christmas season, close to Christmas, and some user named the Twitch Fairy Mod Mother came in, and apparently this person around the holidays they go around and just drop silly amounts. Like I think she dropped like 50,000 bits, and then just immediately flitted off to wherever. And then Dawn could only stare glassy-eyed and say, "Thank you," in her inimitable Scottish style. Just don't drive while dreaming. You almost backed into your mirror. Oh dear. Well, yeah. Backing into your mirror and winning the lottery. Those probably things are those are at cross purposes. One very good luck thing and one very not. Well, again, I think that's the number. I don't. As I say, it's like that's a memory that's at least 2 years old. So don't don't. This is not gospel by any means. But yeah, it made me for a bit because I know there's a. I think there's in terms of like gift subs. I think the cap is. I think it's 100. But yeah, but maybe because and then it might be partly because the bits you've already purchased the bits, so that they're already in the Twitch ecosystem. So you can just drop those willy nilly. Like the gift subs maybe less so because you still have to pay for those. Okay, drop that Parker there. Okay. Is there a reason to continue hanging out in DP? How long have we been here? I think we were on 6 days last we checked. We're now up to 10. So longer than we were in the Muskeg or Timberwolf or HRV or Ash Canyon or the airfield. $106 month tier 3 sub. Yeah, that's probably the maximum amount of damage you could do. Although, but yeah, I'm trying to calculate what the cost would be, but then also, I know there's it varies country to country and currency to currency. But yeah, I think if you did that, I mean, if you couldn't do that. Yeah, if you're just on your own, you could not start a hype train solo. Someone would have to kick in something in addition. But yeah, you imagine you're wandering along and you see someone who's like a tier 1 hype train and there's like 2 minutes to go. You just you pop in and you instantly supercharge that to like level 20. To what end? Nothing really. The scam trains are thusly known for a reason. But even so, you're as mischief goes, it's a very wholesome kind of mischief. Okie dokie. That's okay. 93 calories. Let's not leave that lying around. Fool ourselves into what's edible and what's not. That's 1900 calories. Not quite a full day's worth, but pretty close. Okay, yeah, let's at least double back to the lighthouse. we'll do a quick little bit of inventory management, and I might well see about heading out. Maybe at the very least, we can go back to coastal today, and we can replace those broken arrows with fresh ones. And then, get set. I think we can then start the journey all the way to Broken Railroad, and we can get the Briar House pie recipe. I am still disappointed that in all the time we were here, and all the resets with all the blizzards, we have not once got the moose up on the bridge. Because as far as I know, that's the only spawn point for the moose in this zone. On the main one, a transporter derailed to level 10 completed first stream of your watch. You got a nice rare emote. That's why you do that. Way to grab
I can't feel my hands.
support streamers and grab the emote. Oh yeah, there's definitely no, not a bad reason to do it. I think you get supporting, and then you get a little something for yourself. Yeah, the Twitch hype train emotes are, well, they're okay. And so they're made to be universal. So they are, and when things are made to be universal, they're made to be just okay. Be as broadly acceptable as possible.
If I don't warm up soon.
Oh, don't be dramatic, Astrid. You're fine. We're literally right there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, TX, I was just agreeing with you. It is like the emotes are a nice touch, and if they they nudge people into supporting their favorite streamers as well, and I suppose giving Twitch more money, that's fine too. Okay. Um. Yeah, let's warm up here real quick, like so. Is that? Oh no, okay, Wilderness Kitchen. Is that a sewing primer I never bothered to read? No, that's Wilderness Kitchen. Yeah, that's one of the books that has no allure for us right now. Okay, do we have at the Quonset birch? Yeah, lots of birch. Okay, if that's the case, then I feel all right leaving these sappies here. No, wait. Yeah, let's at least make sure there's 20% off before we start repairing with the deer hides. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's just a little afternoon. Think let's yeah let's go. Let's start heading back. It's been fun, Desolation Point. It's been a lot longer than I expected, thanks to the incessant blizzards. But you know what? All good things. Yeah, it's stuck on the out. No, had to refresh. Are you? Yeah, well, you must be still on mobile if you're. Yeah, if you're on your alt. So can we can we amend your experience with the Twitch mobile app to a mixed experience? A mixed review? You're on your work PC. I see. So these are desktop issues. Gotcha. Wait, why am I going that way? Just go to where you know the exit is. I mean, that's an exit too. Yeah, and admittedly, the Twitch website is not. Yeah, it is far from free from its own foibles. It does every so often I get the error message. Your message failed to send. No, it wasn't auto modded because they tell you when that happens. It wasn't filtered. It just says, sorry, couldn't send it. Yeah, we'll grab some sticks as we go because we are kind of in need of those. Difficult, unstable internet too. Yeah. And I'll say on this computer, I am directly hooked in. I am wired as opposed to Wi-Fi'd. And the problems are definitely fewer, but they're not zero either. Oh yeah, this does remind me. We came in here looking for acorns and burdock, and we found exactly none of either. So as we go oot and boot, we would do well to keep an eye out for those. Although, are we going to be carrying our prepper pie ingredients with us too? Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. Because it wouldn't involve carrying flour necessarily, but it would involve carrying cooking oil, plus the mushrooms, plus the burdock, plus the acorn grounds. Right? Yeah. And salt. Although the salt's like a quarter of a kilogram. The cooking oil, the water, which we need to have anyway, burdock. Okay, so maybe one pie's worth, or alternatively, just make the damn pie and carry it with you. How's that for an idea?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Did I move all these when we came in here? It's entirely possible, but I'm going to move them again. Just get that respawn timer going, and if we see large, like 2, 3, 4 bits of coal spawning right next to each other, then we'll we'll know we have the mechanic down. It's not coal farming necessarily. It does, take a significant amount of time, but it beats it not respawning at all. Actually, can I leave that in there? I can. Hey, how about that? There we go. Drive by coal placing. No, 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 no. Not that. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll grab one more for the road. Although, how are we? Okay, we're about a kilogram over. Although we can easily drop that fur. But why would I do that? Okay. Uh, right. Now,
Wonder if I can drop
crumbling
into this
highway.
gear.
There is beach to comb here. However, last time we looked, I think like the 2 wolves that are in this zone were also down on the ice. So let's not go charging down there just yet. Yeah, that's a prop deer over there. Is this named? I feel like it is. It is not. Okay. These dead ends usually have some mournful or ominous sounding name because hinterland kind of hinterland, but I guess crumbling highway is just a connector zone. So no such honors. Okay, so there's confirmed beach combing to do. It's probably a trunk right there. And those are planks. We can easily skip those. That's a prop wolf. So very easily skippable. We'll take those feathers though. It's just like, yeah, LD's challenge has just instilled in me a reflex of not passing up crow feathers. It's not crumbling, but it's. I mean, large parts of the zone definitely are crumbling. But no, the dead end there, it is not crumbling. It has crumbled. There's it can none more crumble.
This'll come in handy.
It has reached maximum crumb. One fish, more firewood, leather, which I don't hate. Another toque, more birch bark. Okay, the beachcombing around here is not terrible. Although it does seem as though we have reached the end of it. Now, yeah, I cannot remember the last time I actually came. I came at the road from this direction. Honestly, it was probably when we were doing Faithful Cartographer, and I actually had to go through and check off all the named locations. Which it makes you go to the parts of each zone that you normally wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Urch. And we're however many days in, and we've just never come down this way. And what have we missed out? Oh, well, hello.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
All right. Let's take a fresh infusion of matches. I know I was just mentioning back in DP that we're starting to get a little bit of the old gator arms when it comes to using matches, but turns out even at this late date, there's still more to find. And can you get matches through beachcombing? I don't think I ever have. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is. I have never seen it. Then again, I have never done, these challenges where trying to just stay in a beachcombing zone. So others may have better data than I do. More birch bark, yes please. Cloth, birch bark, cattail, Carl Bob. That fish? It's a fish. Nothing. Okay. Zone of contamination, part of the game no one goes to by their free. Well, I mean, you don't have to do the tails. You don't have to do buried echoes. So, I mean, people can choose to go do that. I would say some people do, not many. But yeah, if you're not doing it for the tail, yeah, there's really not much reason to go, other than just to try to loot the mine, because there is lots of stuff in the mine. Anybody say it may be possible through some locker, but very rare. Okay, yeah, and that sounds about right. Not an impossibility, just highly improbable. Why would you go to the zone of control? Well, as we said, the tail, looting. Like if you're deep into a run and you've looted all other locations, maybe that's the last place left. Or maybe you're just hard up for coal, and there's plenty of coal in the mines.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it is out of the way, and there is probably more danger than usual. But again, well, one is it's a game made for explorations, and the game is going to make you explore. And at some point, you're either out of options elsewhere, or you're restless enough to where you say, "To hell with it," or you're the kind of TLD player that's okay with, you know, staying in one region or a small number of regions for extended periods, and you just don't bother. And as we say, that's fine too. Play the game in the way that most brings you joy. Be sedentary, be mobile, be play with mods, multiplayer, whatever floats your boat. As we always say, the only wrong way to play the Long Dark is to not play the Long Dark. It is a uranium mine, but there's also ample amounts of coal down there. Okay. Cattail head, no. Excuse me. No. Maple sapling, yes. More leather. Wow, just the amount of leather alone is fantastic. Almost makes me wish we were wearing something leather to make it worth our while, but no. But yeah, it is a uranium mine, and there are the runoff in certain parts of the Zoc it is very reminiscent of well, it has a very radioactive feel to it. Okay, yeah, this must be another spot where, you know, prop deer or prop corpses can pop up. No, TX, you're not playing it. You're prioritizing real life responsibilities. That's not wrong. It's being sensible. Plus, even though you're not playing it yourself, you're in Long Dark streams and you're supporting people who are streaming the Long Dark. And I say that is you are being a positive force in the community, and we appreciate you for it. Man, two saplings just upon entering the zone. But beachcombing is not OP. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now I do need to remember this is not DP. We're in a zone with silly amounts of wolves. I mean, for Loper. So we can't We can't be gallivanting about all willy-nilly. Is that? Oh yeah, that's the fishing hut where we we left behind, fish for future consumption. No, 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 you are watching it in the exact right way. As that seems close to the edge. Can we actually get to that? Hmm, that doesn't appear as such. Alrighty. We're just gonna let that go. Actually, no, we wouldn't have cooked any of these. Yeah, those are all very much raw, and Hinterland is biased against sushi and sashimi. So, for some reason, eating raw fish is considered a bad thing in this game. Yeah, I think we'll take a peek here behind Jackrabbit, and then we'll make for the Kwanzaa, because that is our main base of operations here. Rough though the neighborhood is, because we also want to check for the moose. More birch bark, absolutely. Cattail head, absolutely not. Cattail, yes. Unclaimed wood. A double locker. An empty double locker. Hello, Bun Bun. No, okay, no, I said we're gonna go, let's go. Because, for all I know, they're gonna pop an Aurora on us. We are, I think the Aurora mine is just up that way. Yeah? Something like that. Yeah, because the log sort's right there, and the Aurora mine is right near the log sort. But, no, one, I think we're too tired to do that gallivanting, and two, from what I've never been down there on Loper myself, but my understanding is the Aurora mine loot on Loper is okay. Like there's I think there's like consistently a jerry can. Maybe some combat pants, but that's honestly it's about it. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. Lockers lower, why did they even bother? Well, you never know. You have to live in hope. And as we've seen, just because something is very rare, rare does not mean, a 0% chance. It is very much the so you're saying there's a chance meme from Dumb and Dumber.
Did I say I hate being told? Because I really do.
Okay, there. Okay, there's a wolf. Okay, good. I was actually starting to be a little concerned because we'd come all this way down and all the way around, and the only wildlife we saw is a single rabbit. There's a plague has not ripped through coastal highway in our absence. there are still furry woodland friends here. Although some of them take longer to respawn than others. But yeah, this is I'm getting Aurora vibes, so I would like to get indoors. Hey, Andrea, good to see you. Welcome in. How goes your Friday? So far, hope your week's been well. Yeah, Long Dark's been going okay. We have just nabbed ourselves another bear.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yes, thank you, Astrid. I appreciate your input, as always. 'Cause yeah, the we have some nice some nice sunset hues here. Sometimes you get like really vibrant orange sunsets, but not today. You're quick to say how badly like move to a warmer climate. You have the snowscapes can be. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll it is interesting to me because like I have been saying repeatedly how much I want to move to somewhere where it's colder. But again, that could also partly be out of nostalgia goggle stocking. And yet my one little sojourn into Sweden as as not a lifelong Canadian and the with all the exposure to Canadian climate that comes with that probably does not have the same tinge of nostalgia as it does to Andrea. I also enjoy how snow cover can dampen sound. Yeah, that was one of the things that when I was up in Sweden, coming down from the mountain where they have where the place where I was staying, they had their observatory.
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot because I love horses.
I was about to say how quiet it is, but certain individuals here refuse to let things get quiet. They have to have a commentary on every single thing like they're a toddler. But anyway, yes, I can. Girl, you are lucky I'm in keep your ass alive mode right now. I, I'm hungry. I'm smacking my lips. I'm tired. I'm freezing. I'm Astrid Greenwood. Take care of me. Like I got a Polly Pocket doll here or something.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You could take more cold if winter were more brief. 2 months, great. Even 3, but the air hurting for more than 5 months. Okay, that is that is totally fair, Andrea. I will say, if you don't mind humidity of 70 to 80% for like say 6 to 8 months out of the year, you can always hang out around these parts. I was say, when you're here, people bust out the puffer coats when it gets to like 15 degrees, which to you would probably be absolutely hilarious. But then again, it was I think it was earlier this week. It was like Tuesday, like dead ass middle of September, and it was 35 degrees here. So swings and roundabouts and all that. Okay, I will drop that firewood. Actually, I'll drop the unclaimed wood too. That'll lighten us up some. And a few sticks, why not? There we go. Yeah, yeah. See, you gotta. Yeah, I think you have mentioned the travel. Help me see more of the world in the coming years and see if you can find your vibe. Hey, that's a fantastic idea. Okay, one more birch, one more maple, and I will say I would definitely recommend having done both ends of the spectrum myself. Better to lay eyes on wherever first than going in sight unseen. Maybe going in sight unseen works out, which it has for me, and maybe it doesn't, which has also happened to me. Uh, but yeah, I'll go see, and then, go. Don't go during a holiday. Go during a weekday. See what the real life is like. It's 17 degrees and you're in t-shirt. Oh yeah, and 17 degrees would be easily t-shirt weather for me. Well, I mean, I say that, and yet my my fear is in between 2 years in Singapore and then more than double that here. I fear my cold weather blood has thinned to the point where I might even feel a tinge of chill when it gets like 14, 15 degrees. But I'd like to think I could deal. And if I am gonna go to Korea in November and then if all works out go to northern Japan in February, I'm gonna have to because it's gonna be cold. I think like the average temperature in Seoul in November is like 12, 13 degrees. Oh right, I was gonna. You know what? Let's just. Yeah, this is beyond repair, and we have used up a bunch of cloth for repairs already. So we'll do that. And yeah, the windbreaker gets us 2 cloth. That's good value. Okay, we good? We good. Oh yeah, let's go prepare that birch bark. Train's almost at your stop. You need to close and back up. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out. TX, work TX and not work TX. Have a safe rest of your trip. Okay. I will pack away the rest of those shroomies. Yeah, we'll take those arrowheads. We'll get them. Yeah, give me the tools. We'll get those in the workbench. That's all fine. Those are all fine. Yeah, we can actually pop a. Actually, no, we'll put one piece of leather in there. We already got a whole boatload. Not all from beachcombing, but probably most of them. Yeah, move those over. Move those over. Oh, we already we already have tools. Well, now we have more. Oh yeah, yeah. We should make the yeah. If we're gonna be on the prepper pie train, we should start here. we need one more burdock if we're gonna make two, but we don't have that. That's fine. We'll we'll make one. We'll take the cooking oil and the salt with us, and the shroomies, and the acorn grounds, etc., and so forth. Yeah, because we'll have the carry capacity. Right. So when we come back, uh, make prepper pie. Check for moose. Moose will almost certainly not be there. We go to Broken Railroad for the Briar House pie recipe, and we go to double back to the Muskeg. We go up to the Milton Basin, check for moose there. Go to Grey Mother's, get Lily's pancakes. Go to HRV, get the Stalker pie recipe. Pretty sure that's it. And then we make for Ash Canyon, and then if we feel like it, go to Bleak. And because going to Bleak is going to require us to go all the way into the interior of the cannery and deal with Timbies on Loper, which I don't look forward to.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I swear to God, Astrid, if I could make you another language, I would. At least then, listening to your incessant wibbling would be educational. But I can't. I can only change the subtitles. Okay, it is almost dawn. It's also 10 till 1 a.m. So I think well that's a good stopping point because as it is late. I am a little tired myself, and yeah, well, there's a long trek ahead of Astrid and us. But let's check the journal before we go. We survived 207 days. How long did we spend in DP? We ended up with 11 days. Okay. We did get our sixth bear kill, and we have bear hides resting in DP and coastal and Mystery Lake, and I think Milton too. And in those 207 days, we have to 142 blizzards. It only feels like twice that number. But yeah, as I say, we're going to leave it there. So, folks, thanks for hanging out. Andrea, appreciate you dropping by. Sorry we couldn't go longer for you. Then thank you to TX, both your work account and your other one. And also Goofy, appreciate you hanging out. And Oliver as well. Of the calls are going all right. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for now. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you, Shaddies. Thank you, Lurkers. Let's find someone to raid before we punch out for the night. Um, Not sure what I'm doing for the weekend, but when I figure it out, I'll be sure to let you know. So let's see who's out there, who's doing something fun. Who can we raid? Let's see. Waffle Mouse is on doing Long Dark, but we raided her recently. So is AV. CJ's doing Wolf Wrangler Challenge. Kimmy's doing, Kimmy's doing 5 years of summer. Yeah, is a tribute to Summer Gemini, who passed recently. Actually, let me see how long does he plan to be on. Okay, let's see. He's about going 5 hours, but he's. Let's see if we can drop in on Kimmy and just, if nothing else, wish him well and say thanks for doing the challenge in Summer's honor. Okay, so we're going to go raid Kimioto doing the 5 years of summer challenge. So if you can, please stick around for the raid. Show Kimmy some love. He's a fantastic long dark streamer, like top tier, like one of the best players out there. Uh, Encyclopedic knowledge of the game, very friendly, very helpful. So yeah, please stick around, show him some love. We'll be back tomorrow with something. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.